I see you in everything. You're working it all out for me. Oh, what can I do but sing and give to you all the glory? You put all my fears to rest. I bring to you my anxiety. Oh,
I am very, very sure that what you guys are about to listen to in this sit down video is something you thought I would have shared right after landing in Canada or after sharing my relocation journey, but I did not talk about it because I felt as though that was not the time to share it, but now is the right time to share. Hi, my loves, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? How have you been? If this is your first time seeing this gorgeous baby girl, you're so very much welcome. On this channel, there's a whole lot of love to go around, so you want to stick around, okay? I moved to Canada in October of 2024. And I share my relocation journey. I share my relocation prep. I share with you when I received my passport back. I share with you the day we got our PPR and all of that good stuff. But I never come here to share with you the process, the nitty-gritty of the journey, how long it took me and my family to arrive at this junction. Guys, today is exactly 1 year we landed in Canada. Happy 1 year anniversary to me and my family. So it's been a year we landed in Canada, and God has been so faithful. It's been a journey. It's been something I never envisaged, but God just, showed up in some ways that honestly I didn't know it's going to be like that. Like, this is the way it's going to do it. When you come to, when you do something and you already have a plan of how things are going to go, but God told you, like, there's a detour, you're not going in that direction. That's exactly how my life has been working out. I came to Canada in October 19th. We landed October 19th of 2024, and this is exactly 1 year later. God, it's so sorry. Like, something that you've dreamt about, you've thought about, and then it came, and everything till date. I still ask myself, like, so we did Canada like so. We don't reach Canada like this. We don't reach this land where we don't they plan. Now we are here. I just want to give all the glory to God. I want to thank you all for staying with me through this journey of my 1 year in Canada. Like, guys, this is amazing. There's a lot that has happened in this 1 year, but that is not what we are sharing in this video. What we are sharing in this video is how I and my family were able to make it to Canada after waiting for a very long time. So let's get down to it. So the first part I'm going to share with you is how we moved to Abuja because we wanted to relocate to Canada. So in 2018, my elder brother and his family relocated to Canada as permanent residents. We talked about it before he left, and we also started looking into it as a plan. That was not the first time we're making attempts to, relocate out of Nigeria. Right from the day I got married to my husband, there has always been a plan to relocate. I've applied for a couple of visas because my husband is somebody that has traveled quite a lot. So we've always had plan, to move out of the country from the get-go of our marriage. Even while I was pregnant with my first child, we tried a couple of countries and all of that. So, but it didn't work out. So when my brother left Nigeria for Canada in 2018, we got to know about the whole permanent residence route and all of that good stuff. But at the time, I was running my own business. I had a beauty studio where I do makeup, bridal hair. I sell beauty products as well. So I had things going on for me. My husband was in and out of the country, so we had a lot of things going on for us at the time. So it wasn't really something we wanted to do like immediately. But when my husband came back at the time, it was like, hey babe, I think we're going to relocate to Abuja so that you can have more opportunity to get a job, and then we can position ourselves for whenever Jackpot calls. So I brought out my certificates, I checked everything I needed to do, created a resume and all that, and then we moved to Abuja October 1st of 2018. And it's like everything in my life happens October. So October 1st of 2018, my family and I, at the time, was just my first son, my husband and I, we left everything. I sold everything in my beauty studio, disposed everything, and then we left everything that we knew, and then we left for Abuja. So October 1st, we got to Abuja. We started a new life, and life was life. And fast forward to December of 2019. After a year, we got to Abuja. I got a job. I got a job as a statistician, and then the whole accumulation of experience started. So I got a job, we were working, life was good, it was fine, life was doing well. And then I got pregnant in 2020 for my second child. And then after giving birth, this whole UK educational jackpot route to go and study the UK started, and everybody was doing it. We didn't think about it as much. I had a little baby, so I didn't really pay attention, but I heard about Australia and some provinces in Canada that would most likely give PR to my NOC, which is like National Occupational Code. Is it National Occupational Code? I'll put what it is. I can't really remember these terms anymore. I'll put what it is on the screen. So I went ahead to apply to Australia. Australia was also doing PR thingy and the likes, but you have to do IELTS. There's a lot of process. So I filled the form before going for my high health for the Australia one, and then I let it be. Then for New Brunswick and Saskatchewan, I did all the application I needed to do at the time while we wait. Then after a couple of months, I think around 7 months, New Brunswick sent me, that was now 2021, New Brunswick sent me some documents, and then we had this interview that you have to fill some form and then do some video response to some questions that's been asked. And I did that, and then I didn't hear anything from New Brunswick. It just went silent. Same thing for Saskatchewan. I didn't hear anything. I did not bother to progress with the Australia thing. At the point, I was just like, when the time is right, everything will fall in place. Then at the beginning of 2022, a neighbor of mine moved to the UK, and then I was like, Mr. Jokotola, can we do this UK route instead of waiting for Canada? And then we use UK as a means to an end. When we get to UK, when Canada calls, we move and the likes. And my husband said no, that he doesn't like UK. He doesn't want anything that would not, give him peace of mind. He's not a UK person. And then, of which I had already paid for application fee on my own. I had already used to some areas of my own that I spent money, but he said no. So I just had to forfeit it. In 2022, my brother called and said they might open some routes very soon that will have to do with you having family member in Canada. So that I should go ahead and do my waist verification, do my IELTS, and put all my documents in place and get ready in case anything pops up at any time. I took my first exam in May of 2022, which was CELPIP, and I did well. Not the highest mark, but I did very well, above average. So I had my CELPIP result, and then I created a profile with that. I had my CELPIP result, and my score was around, I think, 400. And one thing about your Express Entry profile is every year after you clock 30, they deduct 5 marks from your whole score. So at the time, I was above 30, and my brother was like, oh, I'd advise you to take IELTS after your birthday, which was July. So I took another, just 2 days after my birthday, I wrote IELTS. So I did well too, and then I had both CELPIP and IELTS. And for CELPIP is taken in Lagos alone, so I had to travel from Abuja to Lagos to go write my exam. So I had both IELTS and CELPIP. I did my West verification, my credentials came back, and yeah, so everything was in place, everything was set. So I created an Express Entry profile. While this was going on, your girl on the side was applying to schools to come do a postgraduate degree as well. So I had a ton of schools admissions that I got. That was in 2022. By December of 2022, I think I had gotten about 3 admissions. So now I had to just choose the school I want to go to. And also, I'm trying to look into fonts. I don't want something too expensive. But I still had my Express Entry profile. That was still in place in case anything comes up. So I started the school application, proof of fund, gathering documents, and all of that good stuff. So in March, I sent in my application to RICC for my study permit, and I was waiting. So after submitting my study permit application, while waiting for RICC to call me to go do medicals or biometrics, I heard that Alberta was calling. So they had some NOCs they were actually reaching out to. So, and luckily for me, I'm also in that background. So my work experience is in that field. So I was waiting that they were going to pick me from the pool, not knowing that any profile that had 6 months or less to expire are not going to be picked. So thinking they were going to send me a notification of interest, I didn't get it April. Then in May, I reached out to some couple of people from the group that I was on Telegram, and then one of them came to me, Omo, thank you very much. I will always appreciate you for this. And was like, is your profile 6 months or more, or is 6 months or less? And I was like, my profile is like exactly 6 months. She was like, no, I should create another profile. And as God will have it, in May I created another profile, and June 1st 2023, 5:05 a.m. exactly, the mail was sitting right there in my email waiting for me to open it. And when I opened it, it was the notification of interest from the government of Alberta. I was so happy. I screamed my lungs out. When you have something you've been waiting for, the journey as, and I have a study permit also that is ongoing. So I was like, God, I thank you. I bless you. Called my brother, called everybody, called my husband, and my husband was asking about the study permit. I was like, Ogbeni, what do you want to do with study permits? Leave the study, even if they don't call me, I don't care. Like, what do you want to do with study permit when permanent residence is literally here? So I started my day gathering documents that same day. And guys, when I tell you that the devil will always come late in our lives, please just believe it, because I mentioned earlier that I received my notification of interest in the morning, 1st of June 2023. Ask me why the devil showed up 7:30 p.m. 1st of June 2023 with study permit rejection. At the time, I had gone for my medicals and biometrics, but they rejected my study permit, and I did not get any email in regards of such until the 1st of June. And I received notification of interest in the morning, and in the evening I got a rejection email for my study permit. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if it's the notification of interest that caused the rejection. I don't even want to know. But honestly, God showed up earlier than the devil could have shown up. Like, the devil tried, he really tried, but he didn't meet me at home. He met God. God was already like 1 million steps ahead. And that was how we got our notification of interest, and this process of jackpot started. So when you get a notification of interest from a province, you have to apply to that province. So I sent in my application, I filled all the necessary form, and then I waited for them to review my application. So by August of 2023, August 22 to be precise, our application got approved. The Alberta application got approved, and then we got our nomination certificate. And when a province nominates you, your score increases by 600. So my score increased by 600. I had over 900 points at the time. So on September 19th of 2023, I got the federal ITA, which is federal invitation to apply, from the express entry post. So when you get your nomination certificate, it automatically reflects in your express entry profile, and everything just falls in place. You are told to accept the provincial nomination and all of that good stuff. And then I got the invitation to apply from the federal. So, and our application process started. So we put up all the documents we needed, proof of fund, all the all the documents we needed. At the time, our proof of fund was a little over 20 million. Because of the exchange rate, it kept on increasing, so we kept on topping it up. So I submitted our application November 10th of 2023, and then the wait began. I had my medicals from the study permit application I did, so my husband and my kids had to do their own medicals. It took us 2 months to go do medicals. That's how long it took. Biometrics was in December, I think first week of December, but we didn't get to do medicals until January. So we waited so long to do medicals. We didn't get any emails to go do medicals until January. So after the medicals, we waited again, and then in April, some documents were requested, which we sent in, and then they requested for a police report for one of the countries my husband has been to. We tried as much as possible to get the police report, to no avail. We went to the embassy, we did everything that we needed to do. These people did not answer us. They did Nigeria, they showed us shege bansa. That was actually the thing that held our application for law. They showed us shege bansa for that police report. At the end of the day, we had to get a lawyer in that said country, and it was the lawyer that got a police report right there for us from the country. We had to pay a lawyer there, and then they sent the police report. We sent in the police report in July of 2024. Now we are talking about 2024. We sent in the police report in July of 2024. That was when we finally laid our hands on the police report, and August 12th, we got our PR. Guys, that day I was sick. That day I just got back from the hospital that day when I saw the email. Honestly, God is just too good. God is so good. Because that day, I don't know, everything has just been overwhelming. There's a lot has been going on. You know, when you already planned. And by the way, I work in faith. I had already bought everything. You guys saw me packing. I mentioned it. I have prepped everything I needed for my journey. Even though I was still waiting, I had prepped everything. So August, we got our PR. We got the email, the COPR, we got it. Yeah, we got the email, we got everything, and then we went ahead to send our passport. I sent our passport. We sent our passport to Kenya because we don't want any delay anymore. We were so done with waiting because Ghana takes a longer time than Kenya, so we sent it to Kenya, and our passport was returned back to us within 10 days of sending it to Kenya. I was so happy. I showed you guys when our passport arrived. October, we moved from Nigeria to Canada, and honestly, it's been 1 year and God has been faithful. So one of the lessons this journey has taught me is no matter how much we wait, we will still get the perfect testimony. Because my testimony couldn't have been better, honestly. I waited, guys. I waited. When I mean I waited, an application that started June of 2023, and then we didn't get our PR until August of 2024. That's a year and 2 months. So we waited, and then this whole Japa journey started in 2018. Like, to move to Canada started in 2018, and then we moved after 6 years. You can imagine the whole process, the whole trauma along the line, yes, but at the end of the day, everything was worth it. So I'll just tell you, whatever it is you're waiting on God for, take your time, wait, and just be patient. God is going to deliver your parcel, okay? So guys, that is my journey. That is the process. I don't want to bore you guys by, explaining one document and any, but if you need me to do a detailed video of the exact application, the everything one by one, now I can gladly and boldly come and sit down and tell you guys, your girl is already 1 year here. And also, guys, I'm going to be sharing this testimony with you in the next vlog. I have a testimony that came exactly 1 year that I got to Canada. Like, guys, I don't know why God is just so good. I can't shout this enough. God has been good. See, this month of October here, it has always marked something in my life, honestly, and I'm so grateful to God for that. So yeah, this is me. I just came here to share with you my journey, my story, my testimony. That's my testimony. I also have a big testimony, like testimony boku, testimony like testimony boku, but you'll be seeing my other testimonies in my vlogs to come. Okay, I'm going to be ending this video here today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and remember to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload any video you don't miss it. Okay, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.